Alright, this one's on me. So when they announced the presents, I saw a time zone, and then sometime I looked up what time it was in Eastern Standard Time, and I thought it was 5 p.m. That was not even close. So I woke up this morning, saw like a thing about the titles of the new games. I'm like, oh, that's a funny shit post. And then they were real. So I didn't record my reaction. Sorry. I didn't record my reaction because I just watched it out of anger. How dare they start without me? But I watched it. I didn't get my reaction, so how about I talk about what was in it? But before we get to the meat, the meat of this bowl, we got the potatoes to go through. Isn't it like meat and potatoes? Or like the good thing? Whatever, here's the thing. We got Gen 7 in Pokemon Go. That's pretty cool. Always wanted a Rowlet. Pokemon Master Sex. Nobody cares. Pokemon Cafe Mix. Even less people care. Pokemon Unite. Still don't care. Brilliant Diamond thing got an update. They added the Hedgehog. That's pretty neat. Here's a weird one. Okay, Legends Arceus. They announced an update, I think. It's a free update coming later today, Daybreak. I don't know what it is though. They showed you being able to battle some people. They showed a lot of Pokemon in groups. I don't I don't know what it is. Also they showed like the different forms of Dialga and Palkia. Isn't that, I mean, I don't care. Isn't that kind of a spoiler though? I feel like that's a bit of a spoiler. The game's only been out for like a month. I beat the game already, so I don't care. There's another animated thing based on Hisui region. That's pretty cool. Looks like a guy with a scarf. You love to see people with scarves. Okay, here's the meat. The meat at the bottom of the potato bowl. I don't know what this analogy is, but the meat is here. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They're running out of ideas. It opens with like this thing of a security guard walking around a mall. I'm not gonna say it. I thought it was Detective Pikachu 2 at first. 'Twas not. He walks around for like a year. He goes in this room. Stuff happens. And then we get the view of the game. Okay. So I set my expectations hella low for obvious reasons, I think. I think the coolest thing about this trailer so far is that we see that they actually are taking the open world aspect from Arceus and putting it into the main series. Because that's what everyone really wanted. And it looks like the terrain is like slightly more interesting. There's more like mountains and it's not great looking at it from this first bird's eye view, but like, you know, there's something. There's a mountain in the distance. The city looks really cool, but so did Motostoke, and that had like 2 houses in it, so we'll have to see. I know complaining about the visuals is a thing everyone does, but I mean, I'll wait. I'll hold, but I mean the windmills. My God, this is the big reveal of their game, and they showed off windmills going in 2 frames per second. Okay, visual part's done, but it looks cool. This is what people actually wanted from the main series, is for them to actually do something unique with it, and it looks like they're actually doing that. It looks like, is that like a Pokemon gas station or something? It doesn't look like a full building. It's like the only open world terrains they can make is grassland and swamp, apparently. Like sometimes the game actually looks kind of good. Like right here, it looks pretty decent. Like here, it also looks really good here. Like this, like the moon and the Meowth. It looks good. It does. I don't see any like tall grass anywhere. So I think like random encounters are completely out of the picture now, which would be really cool. The town. I'm trying to look around to see if there's any shops. I see like a couple shops. There's like 3 in this shot. The town does kind of look empty right now, but this is the thing that it won't, but I'm gonna say it might actually change when as the game gets closer to release. I'll hold judgment for now, but looks like not the render distance, is that right? The pop-in, like you can see whatever the hell that is from all the way over here. So maybe they fixed it, but then again, it is a trailer, so you know. That shot looks awesome. There's like another town over there. Okay, maybe they did actually fill this town. It looks really cool. I don't know what region it's based off of yet, or what real life place it's based off of, just looking at this trailer. The trees actually look almost okay, which is an improvement, I guess. The Survivor looks surprisingly detailed. Like he's got scales and stuff. Like that caught me off guard when I first watched this. The cave, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, you know, Here we see a Lucario using an attack in the overworld, which makes me think that they actually are, again, bringing the battle system from Arceus into the main series. I expected them to make Arceus say, this is the open world spin-off Pokemon game, here's the actual Pokemon games that suck. But it looks like they're actually taking things from Arceus and implementing it into the main games, because this looks like a battle that would take place in Arceus and would take place in the overworld. And if that is true, then that's cool. This place looks cool. It looks a lot like, what was it, Hammerlock from Sword and Shield? With like the bridge things. I really hope this town is actually, you know, not 4 houses like Meadowstoke was. We'll have to wait and see. Your house looks pretty cool. I'm looking. It just looks nice. You have a mailbox? Okay, this game's lit. Wait, why is your mailbox right in front of your house? Wouldn't it be at the end of your driveway? It seems inconvenient. Is this like the female trainer? It kind of looks like the mailman. The guy looks like an absolute dweeb. And then it ends. We're back to the open world segment. I think the game, I'm putting visuals aside for now, I think it looks pretty good. I'm holding judgment because everyone thought Sword and Shield was going to be good, and then that happened. But I'm glad that they're taking things from Arceus, and they're not abandoning them, they're incorporating them into the main series, because that's what the main series needed. And then we get our first look at the starters, and I already like them a lot more than the Sword and Shield ones. We got a cat again. I think it's better than Litten. That one's just a duck, but I love him. If this is based off the blue-footed booby, that would be really cool. Thank you, Game Freak. Then you got this guy. I don't know what he is, but I love him. I think I like him the most because he's like the least animal-like. But I also kind of like the animal ones too. I like when Pokemon are like somewhat based on animals, like you can tell. Because like that was a problem with like Sword and Shield starters, because like they looked a lot like real people, like wearing costumes, and that made it really weird. It doesn't look like they'll go down that route with these starters, because like it's a duck, and it's a cat, and it's an abomination. I think my favorite right now is the fire one, because it looks it looks like that. Yeah, starters are pretty good. The fire type is bipedal already, so we are going to have to burn down Game Freak Incorporated, but you know what? I think it's fine. I think that was it. Scarlet Violet, again, we're very original guys. I think that was it. Releasing 2022, that makes sense. So yeah, I really hope this is it's not going to be good. I've been hoping for Pokemon games to go back to being half decent for a long time. I'll hold my judgment, because I really want this game to be good. I really want it to be good. And right now, it hasn't given me enough reasons to say it's gonna be bad. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Alright, see ya.